right. So would anyone like to take a wild guess what this episode is all about? I mean, I'm gonna give you some hints right here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at this. It's Mardi Gras season, all right? And I am actually a little bit behind because by the time you guys see this video, Mardi Gras will have come and gone. But I just thought it was so festive to put on my little mask and my little beads, you guys, since I can't be in New Orleans and Nolans, making it do what it do. So it's about to get festive in Nikki's Savory Veganese kitchen, you guys. So stay tuned because I'm not wearing this mask, this whole ensemble throughout me cooking. I just thought it would be fun to put on. But stay tuned, you guys, as I prepare out 3 savory dishes. I'm not going to even tell y'all what it is until the very end. Just let me know if you know what I'm making. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. See you at the end of the taste test. All right, lovelies, let's do this. I'm going to take 1 can of hearts of palm, and I'm going to try to do this seamlessly so I don't squirt myself in the forehead like I just did. Now I'm simply going to just slice my hearts of palms until they resemble like scallops, if you will. Yeah, they do look like scallops, right? So I'm going to just simply slice the remaining of them before I actually sear them into my cast iron skillet. And now they are ready to go. All right, so I'm taking 1 teaspoon of olive oil alongside with some half a lemon juice. I'm going to simply take my hearts of palm and add them to my cast iron skillet and sear them nicely brown on both sides. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add some no salt Creole seasoning. So I want to make sure that I have it lightly seasoned on both sides like so. Next, I'm going to add me some fresh parsley, add me some minced garlic, or you can use some fresh garlic if you like. I want to simply make sure that my hearts of palm are submerged into the flavors, and then I'm going to add my vegan butter and make it do what it do, y'all. Now, I know y'all not in my kitchen to smell this, but believe you me when I tell you it is smelling so good up in this kitchen of mine. And as you can see, I'm simply searing out my hearts of palm nicely brown on both sides. I'm going to add a little bit more lemon juice as well as parsley because I want that extra flavor. And then I'm going to set my seared hearts of palm to the side just for now. All right, so the reason I'm being dramatic with some fake tears is because I only have 1 more Tabitha Brown's jalapeno and cilantro sausage, which I really, really love, y'all. So I'm going to take these little pieces and put it in my skillet like so and sear it until it's nicely brown. I mean, this adds some extra flavor. This is totally optional, and I know y'all still like, what are you making? Let me just go on and tell y'all, okay? I am making some vegan etouffee. That is like one of the dishes in this video I'm making. So I'm trying to prepare out my vegan etouffee. It's totally optional. All right, so now I'm taking a handful of fresh okra to add into my vegan etouffee. This is totally optional. If you do not like okra, use some Brussels sprouts, use some kale. Get creative with your green vegetables. I'm going to take me 2 to 3 stems of green scallions for extra flavor and depthness into my vegan etouffee. Alongside, I'm going to add me some vegan butter into my skillet, and I'm going to make sure that's melted. I'm making out this roux, so I'm going to add me 2.5 tablespoons of flour and 2.5 tablespoons of vegan butter. Now I'm simply going to mix out my roux until it has a nice consistency. I'm going to stir it on low heat and stir it slow until the roux has this nice consistency that I'm looking for, you all. Don't want to cook this too fast. So for the consistency that I was looking for, I personally cooked my roux for about 7 to 9 minutes on low heat. I added a little bit more flour and butter. This is where your patience really comes into place because you just want to go off of the consistency that you want. Now you notice that now my roux kind of have like a nice golden yellow color to it, and eventually I want it to have a nice little light brownness to it. All right, so now I'm going to add my holy trinity, my diced onions, celery, and diced peppers. I'm simply taking a half a cup of each and just mixing it into my roux until my roux actually has a nice little brown color. I'm stirring out these vegetables very well into my roux. And as you can see, I added a little bit more flour and a little bit more vegan butter just because I wanted to have a nice creamy consistency to my roux. I didn't want it to be thick. I didn't want it to clumping up. So you simply have to feel your way through this process. All right, so now I'm simply gonna take my fresh green okra and add it to my roux, which has a nice brown color to it the way that I want. And I'm simply just mixing that in. That looks so lovely. I'm gonna take 2 cups of veggie broth along with 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper and add it to the mix with a little salt and pepper, tablespoon of each. Now to change the color of my roux, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of smoked paprika. That's it. It's going to stir and blend really well into my roux, you all. And the color is changing, baby. Now I'm going to add me a half a cup of extra veggie broth along with Edward & Sons veggie bouillon cube just to give it some extra flavor. And do you all see the color that I have now? This is exactly the consistency that I was going for. Everybody's roux is going to turn out a little bit different. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, or you can use fresh garlic, 1 to 2 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, 1 to 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika, and look how the colors are blending. Oh, so lovely. Now, once you have actually accomplished the color and consistency of the roux you're looking for, take your seared hearts of palm, add it to the mix, have it at a low simmer so it can cook into the roux. I also added some crushed red pepper and some extra fresh parsley to the mix. Then I added a half a bowl of crushed red tomatoes. Now I'm taking 2 tablespoons of vegan Worcestershire sauce, or however the heck you say that word, the W sauce, along with 1 tablespoon hot sauce. And I'm going to simply stir out these delicious flavors together. I wanted to use some fresh bay leaves, but I didn't have any more, so dry bay leaves it was. All right, 1 dish down and 2 more to go. So now I'm making me some vegan mustard fried catfish, aka using my banana blossoms. I have an infamous video on YouTube where it has about 33,000 hits, where I use my vegan fried catfish and with ranch sauce, but this time I'm using mustard. So if you want to see the entire process, follow that video. Simply gonna take my mustard without trying to squirt my shirt, even though it is yellow. Oh my gosh. I'm simply putting the mustard in my styrofoam plate. My banana blossoms, I already simply mold them together, and I'm just gonna submerge them into my mustard. That's it. No added seasoning or anything, because I feel like the flavor is gonna come from the fish batter that I'm gonna use. Now, once you have actually submerged your banana blossoms into the mustard like so, then you can go ahead and use the Louisiana's fish fry seasoning, which is going to give it that added flavor. Hence, I didn't need to use extra seasoning. I wanted to make sure that my banana blossoms were nicely coated, so I just simply took my time coating them on both sides like so. Now I just simply fried my banana blossoms. I actually used some grapeseed oil because they tend to actually fry a little bit better in my personal opinion. I want that nice crispiness, and as you can see, they have a nice golden brown to them. And the beautiful thing about frying banana blossoms, in my opinion, is that they actually fry less than a regular fish, of course, because they're plants. So I do love that. So I only usually fry mine for about 5 to 6 minutes or until they're nicely golden brown. And voila, we have vegan fried mustard catfish, aka banana blossoms. All right, 1 dish remaining. So I'm gonna take my remaining seared hearts of palm, and let me tell you what I'm about to do. I found this Spiro Pepita egg alternative. I'm going to put this into the bowl. You can use this or use just egg. I'm going to take 3 tablespoons, add my seared hearts of palm as my wet batter. I thought it was so interesting. I was like, oh, pepita seeds, pepita egg alternative. Why not? I'm all about trying different things. I'm taking my panko breadcrumbs into a separate bowl, and I'm going to add 2 pinches of follow your heart plant-based Parmesan cheese, add me some sprinkles of green scallions into my dry batter. Then I'm going to add those delicious flavors into my panko breadcrumbs. Next, I'm going to take those hearts of palm, add it to my dry batter, and submerge them into the panko breadcrumbs. Now, y'all know I can't just cook in my kitchen and be still. I got to be a little silly with it. All right, so for this final step, I'm going to take my hearts of palm, place them into the air fryer like so. I only have like 6 to 8 that I'm working with. I'm going to spray with some nonstick spray and then cook it for 6 to 8 minutes at 375 degrees. And now the fun part, I'm going to take my basmati rice with some fresh parsley, and then I'm going to simply just sprinkle that on top like so. As I'm building out my dish, I'm going to take my vegan fried mustard catfish, aka banana blossoms, and place it on top of my seasoned basmati rice. It looks so pretty already, and it's not even done, y'all. And now for the colorful part. Ooh, look at that vegan etouffee, y'all. Yes, I am doing it. I am simply adding that on top of my vegan fried catfish, y'all, for color contrast purposes. I don't know. In my head, I said, let me just add that on top. I'm going to take my air fried hearts of palm, you guys, and continue to build around my roux and vegan fried catfish like so. And last but not least, I'm going to take me some fresh green scallions and add them on top for depthness and color, and a little crushed red peppers, and voila! Beautiful people, we have reached the taste test. I'm not even about to play with y'all. There's a whole lot going on in my Mardi Gras plates here. Do you see this? Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Let me break it down before I go in, all right? All right, lovely. So first, with my vegan etouffee, we got some seared hearts of palm in here. We have some Tabitha Brown's jalapeno and cilantro sausage right there poking out. We have our okra as well, and you all saw how I put the sauce together. The recipe is going to be throughout the video, all right? So y'all gotta watch it. You just gotta watch it, okay? Next, I wanted to take my hearts of palm to another level, and I decided to actually air fry them. So I truly just put this together. So I was just thinking, you know, I wanted something crunchy, crispy, so I simply air fried it. So that's a different method versus searing. So I just air fried it, as you guys saw, with the vegan Parmesan cheese as well as the panko crumbs. And then I put some green scallions in there just for extra flavor, you guys. And that was it. Enough. It is time to go in for the taste test. I'm getting like really full just looking at this plate. All right, so here we go. All right, so first, let's try out the air fried hearts of palm. Here we go. Got a piece of basmati rice there. There we go. Oh, wow. That is delicious, packed with flavor. It's something different. Never tried it before. Didn't go off a recipe. Just went off of senses and feeling. That was delicious, you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, next, let me get some of my vegan fried mustard catfish before it gets too soggy from the etouffee. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in for the crunch. Actually, I think I want this piece. No, I'll go in for the crunch. Here we go. Mmm. 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 Did y'all hear that crunch? Mmm. 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 So much flavor. Oops. Absolutely delicious. Mmm. Mmm. God dog it. Is vegan food supposed to taste this good? Because this is so good. Oh my gosh, what did I do? So now I'm going to go ahead and try out my etouffee. All right. I'm going to continue that momentum. I'm going to get some of the hearts of palm right here, as you can see, with a little basmati rice. Let me find my okra. Where you at, okra? My okra's in here somewhere. Here we go. Oh yeah, that is delicious. Y'all probably hear a dog in the background barking. I guess the owners had to walk the dog. Oh my gosh, delicious. This is definitely a winner. It's a winner, you guys. It's a winner. All right, let me taste a piece of Tabitha Brown's jalapeno and cilantro sausage that I've had in my freezer for well over a month now. The leftover. Nice twist with the Etoufee. I got the bay leaves in here. This dish is, to me, an A+++++. That's it. I'm done. This is over. I'm done. Make this, you guys, 3 cooking methods into one. Vegan fried mustard catfish, etouffee, and hearts of palm cooked 2 different ways. Make it. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, to subscribe to my channel. Share out this video, you guys. Show the love, all right? If you decide to make the recipe, drop some notes. I see you guys and I respond to you. I see you. I appreciate you. All the love and support. Let me get off of this camera before I knock over my dish, you guys. I'm a little bit accident prone. Until then, I shall talk to lovely people in the next episode of Nikki Savory Vegan Eats. Not It's, Vegan Eats. Nikki Savory Vegan Eats. I crack myself up sometimes. I guess.